What's up, YouTube? Mayash is back at it with another video, man. And today, if y'all haven't seen my other video, today is a bittersweet day because this is my last day actually in this apartment. And honestly, I'm not gonna really miss the apartment, like the living room, the other shit. I'm just gonna miss my room specifically. So it's my last day in my room. And I'm gonna be moving back home for like I think 2 or 3 weeks, and moving back into my next apartment. So it's gonna be a little bit of a setting change, but that's not relevant right now. Today we got 16-year-old leads cops to parents terrifying secrets. So let's see what the fuck's going on with that. And like, comment, subscribe if y'all want to show y'all boys some support.
All of 2024,
Right now, nigga.
50-year-old Melvin Cordell and his 41-year-old wife
My nigga's name is Melvin Cordell. Okay, that was even funny. I'm all right. No, I'm not gonna be doing this pause and shit a lot.
Valerie and 8 children between 6 and 16 years of age lived together on a sprawling 35-acre property in rural Luna County just outside Deming, New Mexico. Perhaps you are envisioning scenic vistas, family picnics, and perfectly groomed horses frolicking under the unbelievably blue New Mexican sky. If so, you're dead wrong. The Cordell clan actually lived in what can only be described as abject squalor.
Hello, New
Fuck is
Mexico
that?
State Police. Are you guys home? Yeah, there's the bed.
This isn't edible. Like these yogurts have
100%. You're right. Yeah, look at that's probably out in the sun.
And sadly, the abominable living conditions were just the tip of the iceberg, because
Damn.
Melvin and Valerie Cordell allegedly subjected their children to the cruelest, most heartbreaking, and most damaging abuse imaginable. Viewer discretion is advised. Before we
fuck?
begin, we would like to express our best wishes to the victims for their speedy recoveries. We
Why this
don't know
nigga
when the
frolicking with
Cordell
his
family
thumbs?
moved to the property on Opata Drive Northwest, but they apparently lived there since at least 2014. Whatever the case, the unthinkable living conditions and alleged abuse went almost entirely unnoticed for a decade. In fact, it didn't come to light until the fall of 2024, when the Cordells' 16-year-old daughter was attending the National Guard Youth Challenge Academy in Roswell, New Mexico, about 250 miles or 400 kilometers northeast of Deming. It's unclear when the 16-year-old Cordell daughter arrived in Roswell or how much of the program she completed, but somewhere along the lines, one of her instructors noticed what appeared to be a human bite mark on her arm. After a little coaxing, the girl began to open up, and before long, she told the most horrific and heartbreaking story imaginable. Shortly thereafter, the shocked instructor called the local authorities. The police immediately passed the information on to the Children's Youth and Families Department, and a caseworker arrived to begin
Is her parents
interviewing the
fucking biting
Cordell's
her though?
16-year-old daughter shortly thereafter. The girl stated by telling her caseworker that the family lived like moles in a labyrinth of subterranean chambers and passageways that had been carved out of the powdery red earth over the previous decade. She also said that she and her brothers and sisters wore filthy, tattered clothes, got precious little to eat, and spent much of their time outside in the harsh New Mexican weather. And even worse, they relieved themselves in big white buckets
nigga,
that
ah.
eventually overflowed. The kids also rarely got enough to eat, and when the parents did feed them, they often got spoiled or barely edible food that had been left out in the elements. The girl also told the caseworker about stray dogs, feral cats, and a neglected horse with overgrown hooves in a tiny pen. On more than one occasion, she said her parents withheld food from her and the other children after she called 911 to report the abuse. Once, she even said that caseworkers and police officers visited the property without taking action. Regardless of how the Cordell children slipped through the cracks, the girl eventually told the caseworkers something that made the other allegations pale by comparison. According to her, her father began sexually abusing her when she was 12 or 13 years old. She also claimed that other adult family members visited the property, participated in the abuse, took photographs of the children, all with the parents' knowledge and approval. The
What
poor
the
girl
fuck?
wasn't sure how many times she endured the unwanted attention with her father and other adult relatives, but she claimed that 2 of the encounters resulted in pregnancy, once when she was 13 and again when she was 16. Each time, she said the parents performed the abortions themselves.
Oh
New
fuck.
Mexico State Police and other workers
Oh
from
my
the
God.
Children's Youth and Families Department visited the Cordell property on Wednesday, October 23, 2024, to
All you need to do is download Buff, let it run in the background
Get
as you
out of my
play,
fucking
and just like that you'll start
face.
earning Buff points.
investigate the 16-year-old's claims.
Hello, New Mexico State Police.
What in the fuck they make?
Just, I don't think they'd booby trap anybody. You guys already know. Just 48. There's a white van. Oh, okay. So this is the camper.
Watch out, bro, they're coming. I'm gonna spray him.
I think he said he'll spray him.
New Mexico State Police.
Dude, that looks like a bunker.
Maybe they're home, but we make the attempt. See if they're home. Melvin Cordell, Valerie Cordell. We want to talk to you guys real quick. We have CYFD here. Hello. Hello, New Mexico State Police. Are you guys home? I'm not sure if
Why the
this
fuck
down
is-
here's
what-
your
like,
guys'
what in
residence.
the
We're trying
hell?
to make contact with you guys.
Niggas got roosters and shit.
New Mexico State Police, hello.
Is right here? Is what they described.
Hello.
Is that their well?
There's Porta's bathroom stuff out here. We're just trying to make contact with you guys. Information, let's go. Hello. Oh, is that the free food that they get?
Yeah, but look, this isn't edible. Like these yogurts have
100%, you're right. Yeah, look at that's probably out in the sun.
Yeah.
Walmart's or Deming's hot. Okay. Whew. Trailer has stuff stacked up. The door's not secured. We came check this trailer. There's stuff stacked up. The door, I could probably push it in, but I'm knocking nothing there. So the only thing that I can think of, the residence is what was described, which is the bed, because at least that's true. That's known to be true. The little pooping containers that are everywhere.
My biggest concern is like if the kids are safe. Like there's a lot of concerns, but just like there's no like barrier. You know, one of the little ones can just straight up fall in that big old hole and really
Yes.
hurt themselves. That's like my biggest thing right now is like that big old drop.
Despite identifying themselves loudly and searching the property thoroughly, they didn't find any of the Cordells that day. However, Melvin and Valerie greeted them when they returned the following day. Melvin even said that they were expecting them. Considering the abominable state of the property and the serious nature of the alleged abuse, he and Valerie were remarkably cool and accommodating.
I was told that I will be meeting Officer Carrillo.
He's on his way right now. Okay, so maybe another 5 minutes or so. All right.
And I need to get my wife a chair.
A chair?
And she's probably thirsty. I think it's small.
Did she, you guys don't want to sit in the car for a second? I mean, that'll be of the air conditioning and stuff, and then we see. Because they'll be here in about
I wonder
5
what the
minutes,
fuck
and
they
then
smell
you guys
like.
can talk to
They have to smell like some
Agent
shit.
Carrillo and stuff.
I think they mentioned yesterday, sir, my name is Melvin. They mentioned yesterday Agent Carrillo's rank, but I didn't catch it. I have no disrespect to him.
Right. And he should be here in a minute so he can talk to you, let us know what we're going to do, because he's the investigator for this. But like he said, if you need a place to sit, you're welcome to wait in your car until he shows up. It's up to you. Just go wait over there, take a seat. and he'll be here in a moment. Yeah.
See, we're not interested in market produce because we would rather just be self-sustaining and then be able to feed others, you know, be able to share.
We had a lot of horses, but every time we left after whoever threatened our kids, every time we came back, one of our horses was dead.
Yeah, we lost livestock. Lots of it. We had a pretty good collection of dogs ourselves, and they kind of protected our place for a while. But then they were taken. As soon as they were taken, we started losing livestock again. So,
Were you actually able to grow any crops?
With my oldest son, he grew watermelons, cucumbers, tomatoes, onions.
The information on this case is admittedly spotty, primarily because the alleged victims are all minors. As such, we don't know what happened after the officers and caseworkers left the property on the 24th, but they returned 2 months later with a search warrant.
You two with me? Say police, search warrant. If you're out here and hear me, make yourself known. Say police, search warrant. If you're out here and hear me, make yourself known.
Fuck.
That area right there is used as a little bedding area.
I want to see what the fuck the inside that damn mole fucking hut looks like.
It doesn't seem like it, but there's a bunch of like random areas where they stay at. Say police, search warrant. If you can hear me, make yourself known.
The fuck is happening? Where these niggas go? So I thought they was just right in front of them. I'm kind of gone though. I'm not gonna lie. That small ass joint did it. That shit did it.
Investigators eventually determined that the girls' claims were true and that the abuse had been going on since at least 2014. Unsurprisingly, Melvin and Valerie Cordell were arrested and booked into the Luna County Detention Center on Friday, February 21st of 2025. Melvin Cordell was charged with more than a dozen crimes, including criminal sexual penetration, criminal sexual contact of a minor, child abuse, and
Oh yeah, I remember he
conspiracy
did
to
do
commit
that
child
shit to
abuse,
her.
just to name a few.
He did impregnate
Valerie
her.
was
Oh
charged
man.
with similar crimes, and the judge ordered that she and Melvin remain in custody without bond until they had their day in court. Thankfully, all 8 children were removed from the property and placed into the custody of New Mexico's Children, Youth, and Families Department. As of early May, Melvin Cordell and his wife Valerie have both pleaded not guilty to the aforementioned charge.
Well, shit, man. All I gotta say is thankfully those kids got out of that situation. Hopefully they do not get separated. Fuck parents like this. People like this, they just keep having kids just because they do not actually look as kids as people that will grow up and have a consciousness. They think of them as tools. People like this deserve to die. But honestly, hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day. Gotta finish up packing, but honestly, all I gotta say is my takeaway message is like, comment, subscribe. Y'all enjoy.